The first course comes from the Beaufort Inn in South Carolina. Dutch-born chef Peter de Jong prepares pan-fried crab cakes coated with sesame seeds. Then from Chicago, French chef Pierre Pollin offers a carefully constructed Napoleon. Note his use of potato slices separating layers of sturgeon. Dessert is from the New Orleans area and features the impressive pastry talent of Shane Gorringe. From his pastry shop, Zoe's, he prepares Chocolate Demerara. The bucolic Beaufort Inn features the cooking of Peter de Jong. Born in Amsterdam, he eventually came to New York and worked with Albert Cumin. His work at the inn has been cited in Gourmet, Colonial Homes, and the New York Times. The starter is crab cakes and shrimp in cilantro peanut sauce.
I'm going to make a crab cake recipe that's called the Fusky crab cakes. It's called after one of the islands off the coast of Hilton Head.
Chopped onion, celery, and yellow bell pepper begin the crab mixture. Seasonings include thyme, basil, and oregano. Worcestershire sauce, Tabasco, mayonnaise, Dijon mustard, pepper, and 2 whole eggs. The lump crab meat is incorporated.
We'll add a little breadcrumbs to help the consistency.
The mixture is reserved while the peanut cilantro sauce is made.
Right. For the cilantro peanut sauce, of course we start off with peanut butter, a smooth peanut butter. Some candied ginger, dry pepper, cumin, garlic, some Worcestershire, and curry, cilantro, fresh lemon juice, and peanut oil. And some Thai fish sauce. just blend this until smooth.
Calling the dish crab cakes is a bit of a misnomer. It's actually stuffed prawns.
Peeling the prawns. We're going to slice them open on the bottom. We're placing the crab meat right in that opening. And really push it in there. Dip it in the sesame seeds.
The prawns are deep fried. Presentation begins with the cilantro peanut sauce. Le Titi de Paris is located in suburban Chicago's Arlington Heights. Owner chef Pierre Pollin was born in Normandy, France, and before immigrating to the U.S., worked in London, at Maxime's in Madrid, and Lucas Carton in Paris, among others. The entree is Napoleon of sturgeon with foie gras.
First thing I'm going to do is do the sauce, which take always a little longer. You saute some shallot. The way I always start my fish sauce, usually not all of them, but most of them. Saute a few minutes, give a color to the, not really a color, just give them a little taste of the shallot. When they start to add some flavor, it's fine. Sherry vinegar, you can use sherry vinegar, you can use red wine vinegar, it's okay. The main thing when you use vinegar in a fish sauce, and I do like that flavor, you need to reduce it completely. It needs to be completely dry. So you can put a lot of vinegar or less, and the flavor will be there. You know, as you can see, you can hear the little noise. When you hear the noise, it's really start to reduce. It's completely dry. White wine. And same thing, you reduce the red wine. The same, if you use the cooked bits, you can do your sauce a little faster. But if you have time, use the raw bits, and they will bring you a lot of color. So you have to like the right color in order to do it. Fish stock. When the white wine is reduced, you use fish stock. It can be a nice consistency. Sometimes the fish stock is liquid, depending on the fish bones you use. And so you need to reduce the fish stock until it's completely glazed.
After reduction, a bay leaf and heavy cream are added.
And you put a little more. If you just want to do it with the fish stock without the cream and the butter, just add more fish stock and a little more bits, like that your sauce will have enough consistency.
The Napoleon layers are made with thinly sliced potatoes. They are overlapped and fried in butter.
So when they are very thin and starchy, they do stay together. If you don't want to do it, like I say, just put a little oil, and if you have a bigger one, and you can do it like that. Same way. You just layer them on the pan like you will like that.
Chopped tomato is added to the sauce. Then it's finished with butter, seasoned with salt and pepper, and strained. Presentation will include wilted spinach leaves and a grilled eggplant slice. A sturgeon fillet is sliced on the bias.
The thing about fish, in order to be good, it needs to look fresh when you buy it. And so don't be set on that fish. You can use other. I will cut it some smaller piece, which will be easier. Put cooking fish. There is a secret. It needs to be cooked very quickly, fresh, and not overcooked.
The fish is sautéed in clarified butter.
I will have my right in the middle piece of eggplant, grill or sauté, the spinach, just wilted. Can always make it a little more tasty. Use some diced tomatoes.
The final element of the Napoleon is foie gras.
Salt and pepper, and a touch of, or very little touch of grease, but not too much for the foie gras. It cooks very quickly. Need to be very hot.
Sweet potato puree decorates the plate.
In order to make it, you don't want too much sauce, so you just want to make it look good, you know. So if you have it in a little bottle, keep your bottle warm in a bain-marie. And the oil again, you know, which make it look good around those things. Give a flavor also.
Born in the UK, Shane Gorringe began pastry work at an Austrian bake shop in South London. His sedulous career has taken him to Germany, Holland, the Persian Gulf, Venezuela, and the Windsor Court Hotel in New Orleans. Now he owns Zoe's, a specialty pastry shop across Lake Pontchartrain. His dessert, named for the raw sugar used in making rum, is Chocolate Demerara. Ripe bananas are pureed and will be combined with melted chocolate.
We have the whipped cream here. Add a little bit in just to break down the chocolate so it comes together. It doesn't lock up. Take the banana puree. Fold that in. A little bit of creme de banana. Dark Jamaican rum. And the rest of the whipped cream. As soon as that comes together, just put it to one side.
The filling goes into cylinders of standard chocolate cake, assembled in sections of PVC pipe.
Plastic strips, which in the trade we use a lot more now, but we can also use parchment paper as well. 3. Then we drop pieces of chocolate cake to the bottom of the mold. A little creme de banana. Fill the molds to the top.
Chill for at least an hour.
Be set. Use a plastic strip again. Chocolate strip. Loose. Wrap.
Refrigerate for at least 10 minutes or until set. Chocolate sticks, made by dragging a comb scraper across melted chocolate, is also chilled until set.
Okay, once it's set, remove the plastic.
A dab of chocolate secures the wrapped dessert.
Carefully, we're going to raise. Come back with the caramel sauce. Piece of mint. And then we're going to put the spikes.